then something new we've seen this year, Team RST, the logos are everywhere. I mean, why did you do it? Where did that idea come from?
So partly we do the sponsorship of the TT as safety partner. We also sponsor the Superbike race, so the first big race of the week, the RST Superbike race, and we wanted to get a high level of involvement with the TT. So we've worked with Ian Hutchinson for a really long time, and we had a conversation. Me and Ian had a conversation last year about his future, his career, and how to get things right that he wanted, and sort of sparked the idea. And we said, well, why don't we run our own team? I know what he wanted. We wanted to get more presence for the brand and have something more deeper involvement in the TT. So we sat down and we wrote some numbers out and thought, okay, yeah, this could be doable. We've got some amazing partners through our distribution business that we work with, so RI, Motul, EK Chain, D3O, In Motion. So we sat down with those guys and said, look, we want to do something another level than we've done before. Are you interested in coming on board as a partner? And they all were. So we wrote out the infrastructure. We thought, right, we want to do super stock and superbike. What bikes do we want? We want to run BMWs. Is it feasible? And when we thought, okay, it is, I took the idea to our global president. And I thought, he's either going to sack me or think this is a good idea. So yeah, we started off and we did a kick-off and we did design the bikes, and yeah, everyone got a bit excited when we saw the livery, and yeah, we went from there. We bought the bikes and built them with all the parts from our partner brands, and got the infrastructure set up, did some winter testing in Spain, then went to a couple of the BSB tests, tested super stock and superbike, then went to the Northwest 200 as a shakedown. Ian rode really well, lap times were good. The event was not the best in terms of results, we didn't get on the podium, but it wasn't the aim. The weather was poor, but if you look at the lap times and where Ian was riding when the red flags came out, we were on for potential podiums. So we started the week really well. First day of practice yesterday. Ian did a couple of amazing laps on the superbike, so we're really happy with the shakedown and how the bikes are working. So yeah, looking forward to a few more days of practice, and then roll the bike out on Superstock race on Saturday, and then the big bike, the Superbike, comes out on Sunday for the RST Superbike race. So yeah, exciting project, a lot of stress, a lot of late nights and headaches, but yeah, it makes me really proud to see what we've achieved and see the RST and our partners' logos on the side of a bike, and having that involvement with the TT at a higher level than, not say just safety partner and sponsor of the race, but yeah, this for us is RST synonymous with the Isle of Man and the TT. It's where we do our development, and being able to run our own team is just taking it to the ultimate level.
I mean, it's such a massive commitment to do it. I mean, not just financial, but all the people as well involved. I mean, it's really impressive. And yourself, you're even doing the pit stops as well, right? The visor
we'll be doing the visor changing free and then the fuel cap in the pit stop. So yeah, it's nice to be part of the team now. In day-to-day involvement, Ian and the team are, they're down the garage doing the day-to-day stuff, so I'm not down there with spanners working on the bike. But yeah, being part of the team and making the right people in the right place. We want it to look good. We've worked with partners at D3O providing overalls in bright orange, and we want good visibility and sort of showcase for our business and for the brand what we can do, and we're a serious player.
And there's an amazing series as well with Lee and Hutchie traveling all over the world to see the partners as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
We sent them to Japan to see the EK chains being manufactured. They went and met Mr. Arai and Arai. They've been to Motul. We've had the oil analysed in the bike after the first test. And they've been to In Motion in France to learn about the airbag algorithm and see those parts being made. Went to D3O in London to learn about the armour in the suit. So for us, it's a great way of giving people an inside view into what makes a team. It's fun to come and see the 2 weeks at the TT, but that excitement, the build up, and going, okay, what actually does it take to bring a bike to the TT? So we had the guys at the Northwest. I think that the video went out a couple of nights ago on the roundup, and then we're going to have a roundup every day from the TT, so you can follow Ian and Lee along the journey and see what it takes to run a team and the fun side, and a bit of behind the scenes access to those guys as well. A lot of people only see them at the race weekend, and like I said, we worked with Ian for a long time. He's a great character, he's funny, he's really dry sense of humour, and I think to showcase a bit about Ian and the journey he's been on, winning 5 TTs in a week. Yeah. We all know about the journey he's been on for injury and the stroke and coming back to being able to put in 130 mile an hour laps on a superbike around the TT course is just phenomenal. So for us as a brand to work with with those guys, it's about passion. They're hugely passionate about what they do, passionate about working with us, and to be able to put that on video and showcase our other partner brands, like going to the RI factory, meeting Mr. RI. Those are things most people never get to do or see. So giving all the fans a glimpse into what we do behind the scenes is pretty cool.
Amazing. And do you see this project as a long-term project, or is it?
Yeah, I think so. We'll take a view. We'll do TT and we'll sit back and say, what went well, what didn't go well, what can we improve. I think Ian and I would like to go again next year, do more. Build a better bike. There's a lot of things we've learned very quickly about what we could have sped up, or testing better, or just little things about being as prepared as we can be to come to the TT. So I think we've done a really good job on our first go. I'm looking forward to seeing the results. But the passion, the support we've got from the TT and our partner brands, I think everyone wants to do it again next year, and let's see how many bikes we bring and if we bring any more riders on, and we've been talking about some other cool opportunities we've got. So yeah, watch this space, I'd say.
Sounds good. All right, Stuart, thank you very much for your time, and we'll keep an eye on you for sure.
Thank you, Guido. Good to see you.
Thank you.